Is there anything you are bad at when it comes to your sketchbook practice? Then, instead of avoiding it, practice, practice, practice. I know, it's a boring solution, but there aren't any shortcuts. Sorry to bring you that news, but welcome to Draw Tip Tuesday. My name is Koosje Koenen and I certainly do have my blind spots when it comes to my drawing skills. And other stuff too. I want to expand my animal drawing skills, so I attended an online session hosted by London Drawing Group, in which illustrator Emma Carlisle taught a workshop about mark making and drawing cats. These are the pages I filled during the workshop. These are exercises and they're not supposed to be great or to be anything for that matter. The goal was to practice, to get more familiar with the shapes and fur and getting away from accuracy. There's one I did in my sketchbook here on the left page that makes me cringe, but I kept going even after. I especially enjoyed working with negative spaces, and it was great to see my progress by just doing. This one might be my favorite. Just working with one material was helpful to focus on shape, and I tried again in my sketchbook with water-soluble pencil on the left page and a black pencil on the right-hand side. Today, let's do it again, together. I'll stick a piece of paper between the pages because the pencil will otherwise stamp onto the opposite page. I'll be using an 8B Mars Lumograph black pencil from Staedtler. You could also use marker, paint, pen, whatever you feel like. Just like when we were drawing that Italian bike a couple of weeks ago on Draw Tip Tuesday, focus on the negative space, everything around the subject, not the subject itself. Look at the angles of the ear shapes, the curve of the back, how round the curve of the face is, the shape around the chest and the legs, the tail. By filling out the shape around the cat is actually there now. Even if I would leave the drawing as it is now, everybody will recognize this is a drawing of a cat, right? But I would like to add a bit of personality to this cat. So now let's fill in some details without overdoing it. I'm looking at the darker bits, the pattern of the cat's fur, and I'm trying things as I go. Does the direction of my pencil line align with the fur or with the direction of the pattern? Both, perhaps? You'll just have to try things, as there are no rules. Find what feels good and what seems to look right. Keep it simple and don't try to fix things, just move on to the next bit and study the furriness. By looking at darker bits and adding those, you can create volume with your mark making. You might be thinking, I'm not interested in drawing cats or animals per se. I've got bigger fish to fry. Teach me how to draw people. Well, then join me in November for my live online drawing workshop. How to draw people and how to draw more people. So these are level 1 and 2. Sign up now to catch the early bird fee. Link is in the description of this video. I've been procrastinating on drawing the face because it's a bit scary. It's so easy to mess up. I look at the shape of the eyes and notice that it's almost like the cat wears eyeliner. And I try to translate the shape of the eyes, the angle they're in. And while I could fuss some more, I will step away from these eyes to keep it fresh and to allow the drawing to breathe. Moving on to adding some more texture, fur and marks for volume. Nose and mouth just looking at the dark shapes that I see instead of thinking too much about whether or not it looks right in my drawing. As long as I keep my pencil moving, I'll keep it lively. As soon as I start to fiddle on details, I know I need to stop, because then I'll overwork it. Did you get that last bit? I'll say it again, as it answers the question, how do you know when a drawing is finished? As soon as you start fussing, focusing on tiny details or fixing lines and bits, stop. If you don't, you will overwork the drawing. Keep it fresh and feel the joy about the time you spend filling a sketchbook page. Next week, I will be back with another tip. And if you just hit the subscribe button here on my YouTube channel, then you will know as soon as that video is published. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next Tuesday.